Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and we're back on Paragon once again. There's Kalara gameplay in the background, but that isn't the main focus of today. And I'm still sick, guys. I mean, sick in summer is such a weird feeling, but I'm still sick, and I'm trying my best to upload videos as much as possible for you guys to enjoy. And it's truly hard to make videos at this current moment because of the actual climate, and it's destroying me. But hey, we're gonna try our best to upload the best content that we can every day. And within today's video, we're gonna discuss version 35.1.2 patch and tell you what heroes got buffed and nerfed and any changes that did occur within that little patch, followed up by what could have been the new hero Serath. And obviously we get to see the new hero and obviously the old pictures of the new hero, and we're going to compare them and just talk about them, because why not? It's an interesting video and it's always great to see what the hero started off as and what it did become. But before we get into this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button to keep up to date with the greatest and latest Paragon gaming content and Paragon gaming news. And if you mates haven't turned on notifications yet, you can do so by hitting that little bell button next to the subscribe button so you have the chance to become one of the first mates on the channel up to date with my amazing Paragon gaming content. As always, expected here first, so without further ado, let's get straight into this. So let's go through all the changes in version 35.1.2 update before we get into the next topic. All the changes within this patch, because it is a small patch, it's all connected to the heroes, and that is pretty much it. So any changes that did occur, it's going to be inflicted on the heroes. First hero is Narbash. Thunk increased cooldown to 14 seconds from 12 seconds. So that's kind of a nerf on the actual character, but nothing too crazy. Followed up by Gideon. Black Hole decreased slow to 210 from 275. A little nerf there. Gideon is still going to be a viable pick guaranteed. The next hero, the Fae, Harvest Needles, increased base damage to 65, 90, 115, 140 from 55, 75, 95, and 115, which means that she does get some more damage in the early game, and it obviously scales more in the late game, and that is great to see. So people that do enjoy playing the Fae, it's going to be really fun for them. The next hero that did get changed as well is Counters. Dark Tide ability increased base damage to 80, 140, 200, 260, from 80, 130, 180, and 230. So obviously a little buff there as well on that ability. Blade Siphon increased base damage to 60, 110, 160, 210, from 60, 100, 140, 180. Which means she did get an overall buff in her kit, so we might actually see more Counters mains coming out of nowhere to be playing in the mid lane, off lane, or wherever they do please. Either way, we're going to see more players playing Counters on Monolith. Let's move on to the next hero, and that is Sparrow, one that's been left out quite a bit. Her ability, Relentless, increased damage multiplier to 0.03, 0.05, 0.07, 0.09, from 0.02, 0.035, 0.05, 0.065. Overall, a little buff there, but I don't know if she's still going to be a viable pick, because right now in this current meta, Sparrow has fallen down and she's pretty much non-existent. Let's move on to the next hero, and that is Deca. Rocket Boots decreased cooldown to 16, 14, 12, and 10 seconds from 24, 20, 16, and 12 seconds. Slow Bubble decreased cooldown to 18, 16, 14, 12, from 20, 18, 16, 14. Stasis Bomb decreased cooldown to 14 at all levels from 20, 18, 16, 14. Overall, Deca is obviously stronger than she was before because of all the cooldown reductions on her abilities, so we might see her more often as one of the main supports instead of seeing a Narbash or even Sevarog support. So that's great to see. So there's all the changes that did occur within this actual patch, version 35.1.2. Obviously a small patch because the next big patch, version 36, will be dropping very soon, and there's going to be some goodies in there, and obviously we don't know what those are yet, but we will find out very soon. That is guaranteed. And version 35.1.2 is already live on the live server, so you'll be able to play that and enjoy that. And now let's move on to the next topic, and that is what could have been Serath, the new hero that will be coming in January 10th. We have some concept images of her before, followed up by the images and trailer that we do have of her now in her current state when she will get released into the live servers. But we're going to compare them and talk about them. This was released on the official Paragon Twitter page. You'll be able to see the image right now on your screens with the caption, "Darkness resides within her #concept art." And obviously within this concept art that you're seeing right now, it's kind of interesting because it looks like they had the idea of her transforming into a dark version of herself from being a light version. That concept was there from the very start, and as you can see, it looks pretty sick. But for some reason, the angel or the light side of her has wings that resemble like a cloud or pretty much a mist, And that's pretty sick because obviously she's from the heavens due to the fact that she's an angel, and to be in that form when she's an angel, not the fallen angel, she has these cloudy wings. That was a pretty sick idea. I like that little concept there. And when she's in this form, she did also have a halo, which is that light ring above her head. So that disappeared as well, so that's kind of surprising. And when she does enter her dark form, her wings are purifying in the concept art, so that's interesting as well, followed by the shoulder pads. If you compare the shoulder pads from the angel and the fallen angel side, aka the light and darkness, you can see the difference. One is obviously more curved and subtle, and then on the dark side, you have this edgy, sharp, massive shoulder blades that's supposed to terrify you. And that concept looks like it went to the very end, so that's great to see. And you can also see her weapon, the mace, change colors depending on what side she's on. That's kind of expected, but also the shape of the mace does change as well. And I didn't actually see that within the trailer, or I did not pick that up, so that's kind of interesting to know. And most likely that came into the full effect when the hero does get released very soon. But we can look at the changes and compare the changes, and that's what we've done between the old images and the new actual hero when it does come out in the live servers. And there's a lot of changes. Obviously, the full version, or pretty much the end result, is bloody amazing, and that's what I'm so proud about. To see a hero like this, with so many interesting mechanics, but also have the ability to transform between two sides of herself because of that split personality, looks pretty sick, and I can't wait to play this hero. There's some other heroes that were done in the past with this series, and some of those changes were dramatic as hell, like Greystone. His end result was a knight, but before that, he was somewhat a Viking, and that was kind of interesting. Hoping in the future that we see more heroes like this have some interesting old concept art, and they fold up by into what they become is completely different, but in a good factor, or in a good way. And I can't wait to see more new heroes come to Paragon, because it's always a swell time guaranteed. But as always, mates, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about the changes in version 35.1.2? And what do you think about Serath from what she was before and what she has become, and the end result? Tell me your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show your support, smash that like button. Let's try to get 250 likes on this video. And if you mates want to see more Paragon Gaming content and Paragon Gaming news, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time's go, but don't you worry. We're back very soon. Hang tight, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. BRB mates, I need to make Bay on my wallpaper, so give me a couple seconds because I need to do that. That is a must-do thing.
And that it feels right.